Welcome back, guys. It's been a long time, eh? Um, this is kind of um, a bittersweet reunion with you guys. This video is going to be dedicated to my grandfather who died 14 years ago today. So I got his obituary pulled up. I just want to read a little couple of things here, and then we're going to go over. Gonna do a couple of stories about him. I got some nifty shit here that I'm gonna show you guys real quick, and then I'm gonna give you a update on my life, the channel's update, and what we can expect in the future. So let's do this. Lamar M. Herb Fisher, 76 of Oak Drive, passed away Tuesday, December 14th, 2010, Geisinger Medical Center, Danville. He was a 1953 graduate of Selinsgrove High School. Herb served in the Army from 1956 until being honorably discharged in 1959. Once he came home from the military, he worked with his father and brother in the family business, Fisher Meat Market. And I got one more thing here. He enjoyed square dancing, playing golf, playing cards with his friends. He was an outdoorsman. He loved to hunt, fish, go camping, and cut firewood. So, he was a great dude. I was 16 or 17 when he died, and I was actually living out here in Wisconsin, and my dad's side of the family, grandfather, um, lives in Pennsylvania, so I didn't get to see him all that much after I moved out here, and so I went out there, seen him one last time, said my goodbyes and all that, and then um, the family gave me an option: either you go back to school and continue working on your schoolwork, or you can stay out here for a while and go to his wake and his funeral and all that. And it kind of hurt to say, but I know he would have wanted me to go back to school. He wouldn't have wanted me to sit there and be sad because he was gone. He would have wanted me to keep going and you know get through it, and don't let one little thing bring you down. Just keep moving forward, and eventually shit gets better. So that was my grandpa. He was a pretty happy-go-lucky guy. He was always in a good mood when I seen him. I've never seen him mad or sad or anything. So all-around great dude, and it's very unfortunate that he's gone. This is my first brush with death on a personal level. Like, all of my immediate family is thankfully still alive and kicking, so this was my first brush with loss on a significant scale. So it still hurts, but you know, you just hear him in the back of your mind going, "Come on, dude, you got to keep going. You never give up." So, well, I have here. Last time I went out to visit my family, my dad gave me my grandfather's Ninth Infantry Division yearbook. I don't know. And right here in one of the front couple of pages is my grandfather. There he is. I'm not going to come up to the camera and show you, but and this is like a memory of, I think, his graduation and his time basic and boot camp and all that. He didn't really tell me much about anything when he was in the Army, so I don't know all that much about it, but this was a really nice piece of family history to get a hold of. And you guys know me, I love collecting knickknacks, so this actually lives up there on one of them book stands. So that was a nice piece of family history that I got to take back here with me and cherish. And then we got my Savage Arms Was this a 29B 22 pump action? It was my grandfather's. When he passed in his will, he left me and my older brother both our choice of one firearm out of his gun cabinet. And this I picked because I had a significant sentimental value attached to this specifically. So I got this one right away, and this is my baby right here. So I don't want to say it's mint, but it still fires fucking straight. It goes, man. This thing will run them. It'll run 22 longs, 22 shorts. It's a beast. Really long barrel and really heavy, so I actually retired it. This used to be my squirrel hunting gun. I actually retired this and got something shorter and lighter because this thing is just a fucking tank. But this is one piece of him that I got to keep and will always remember him by. So this thing is, me and this have been through quite a number of boring morning cold fall sits. A bunch of rat shot has been shot through this thing. I'm surprised the barrel still fucking has rifling in it, but this is one of my more prized possessions from my grandfather. And then my brother, let me try and put this back here. And then my brother picked the other 22 from the family. My brother picked the other 22 from the family, a 22 H&R revolver. And last time I was in town when I picked up that, I actually messaged him and said, "Hey, buddy, I'm interested in buying the 22 revolver off you." I said, I only want it because it's got sentimental value. I said, otherwise, if you don't want to sell it, that's fine. I'll go buy a Rough Rider off of the shelf at any big box store for $100. I said, I got $100 bill right here. I said, the only reason I want it is because it's got sentimental value. So, do you want $100 or do you want the gun? And he ended up saying, let me think about it. Got back to me a day later and said, hey, you can have it. You know, take care of it and all that. And so now I have both of the 22s from my grandfather out of his gun cabinet. So these just sit here and are showpieces and conversation starters. I could take these are fully functioning, both of them. And this is a double action, which is fucking sweet, I think. But yeah, so these are my two pieces of him that I get to keep along with this, and the memories and the stories that everybody tells. So it's really nice to be able to carry a piece of him with me wherever I am, and that's why I love these guns so much, and that's why they're never going to get sold out of my collection. But right now they're just beautiful display pieces, and that's all I got on these. I mean, this one's missing a rear sight. That one's fucking mint. That one will sling fucking rounds. But this one, I was gonna start trapping, do a trap line, and I was gonna carry this with me as my weapon. But I think I'll just leave this on the shelf as a beautiful display piece because it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I don't know when this was built. I think it was in the 70s. If I remember correctly, it was somewhere in the 70s. I'll just leave this on the shelf and I'll go buy a Rough Rider and carry that with me if I need to. But I'm not planning on doing a trap line anytime soon now. We'll get to that in the life updates. So that's my beautiful little piece of memorabilia for my grandfather. Always carrying a piece of him with me. So that's that. And now we're on to life updates and channel updates and future updates. I actually had to write it down because there's so much that has happened since the last time I posted a video. I got laid off from my job, unfortunately. That's really what's been kicking me in the teeth to get going on uploading videos, and because you don't expect it, it just comes out of nowhere, and then you're turned up on your head trying to figure out what the fuck you're gonna do. So I got laid off. I spent, I think, a month or so without a job. It was unfortunate, but shit happens. Like I said, you just got to keep going, keep moving forward, and eventually it gets better. So then now I just recently, about 2 months ago, got a new job. It's okay. It's going good. It's real close to the house here, so it's great. It's a real small mom and pop shop, so I'm excited to see what I can do in this place, see where I can go with this. The unfortunate part is I'm working 50 hours a week. I'm working 5 10s, so I don't have any energy or any fucking free time to sit here and make videos. Like this is specifically because I'm making this video for my grandfather, so I figured I'd throw this in too while I'm here. I don't have the time or energy or motivation to come in here and do anything. Like if you could see the rest of the bench, I'm sure I know you can see a little bit over here. If you could see the rest of the bench, you would see just absolutely how unmotivated I am. This bench is fucking destroyed. Like there's shit everywhere. I got hunting gear everywhere. I recently started tattooing, doing tattoos, so I got tattoo gear laying around, and it's kind of a shit show. So I don't have any motivation to do it. I'm working way too many hours. I come home, I go to work, I come home, I go to sleep. Like that's literally my cycle at this point. Until we cut back on the 50-hour weeks, I probably will not be uploading a video. So that being said, we got gun season highlights. Actually, funny enough, I'm sure you can see the computer screen from there. Funny enough, I have. I'm not gonna play a bunch of it, but I have video from gun season that I took on a GoPro that I'm going to clip up and upload as shorts. So it's literally like 5 or 6 minutes worth of fucking video. It's not anything worth the entire video itself. There's no play-by-play breakdown. It's literally just us walking through some fields and shooting some shit. So I'll get that chopped up and uploaded the same time I get this video uploaded. So you'll be able to go see that. Go check out the shorts. As far as gun season goes, we are done with our first season. We, in this county that I'm in, have a holiday hunt, which is antlerless, so we can go out and shoot does or stuff that doesn't have antlers, of course. And that's at the end of December. So I'm looking forward to that. We got 4 deer, split between a bunch of guys. It didn't come out to much meat at all, so I'm looking to get more in the freezer and get going on that. So I actually went hunting with this a couple of times just because we don't have pistol restrictions anymore. And this is a full size because this is pinned. So this is a 5-inch barrel, which is used to be the state minimum for length on a pistol barrel. So this was a legal hunting weapon this year. I took it out. I could have shot at multiple deer with it, but distances not keen on this. So I let the other guys with the long guns and carrying 20 pounds worth of gear shoot at it, and I just put my pistol back in my holster and walked away. So that's that. As far as bow season goes, I have been out a handful of times. Unfortunately, with me not having a reliable car right now, I have a car, but it's not. It's a beater. It's a beater. I'll tell you right now, it's a beater. It's rode hard and put away wet, that motherfucker was. So I don't have a car that I trust to go out to go hunting on my own. So unfortunately, I've only been out bow hunting a few times this season. We do have in this county, again, extended bow season, so we can hunt until the end of January. So that's bien. So I'm looking forward to that after this holiday season, Christmas, New Year's, that whole deal. I'm hoping that I can mellow out my schedule enough that I can get back into the woods and get that end of the season wrapped up there. Um, and like I said, I started tattooing, so I've been just going to town, man. Here, I did a tattoo for my old man. I asked him what his favorite caliber was, his favorite cartridge, and he said 50 BMG, and I said no way. So do you got something that's more sentimental? I said like 35 rem because I know he has a 35 rem in the gun case that his grandfather gave to him, or aught 6 30 aught 6 because I know you got one of those sitting around there too. He's like, yeah, you can. Those are the only two ones I ever shot, for hunting. So I did 35 rem cartridge diagram on one arm for him, and then on my other arm I did 308 Winchester for me because that's my round of choice. So just over here having fun, killing time. I mean, I don't have a whole lot of extra time. Like I said, I don't plan on uploading videos, but when I get home from work, I pass out. I wake up at 2 a.m. and I go, all right, what do I do for an hour before I get ready for work? Fuck, fire tattoo gun machine. Sorry, tattoo machine. So that's as far as life updates. That's pretty much as far as I got here. As far as the channel goes, I'm hoping to return to a constant upload schedule when life gets less hectic. As of right now, I don't have a set time lined up for when that's going to be. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned for updates. Stay tuned for uploads because I may upload some shorts here and there. Like if I get a deer or something, I'm out bow hunting. I may upload a short here or there just to keep activity going. But as far as the full length videos with loading and data and all that jazz that I was so keen on doing, that the whole passion project behind this YouTube channel, I'm not seeing it happen for a little while here because I'm cooking on the work at the new job. So that's that for the channel. And what we can expect from the future is I am waiting on my I think it's a Form 2. I think it's the one for suppressor. I bought a suppressor last year, or no, it'll still be this year. This year, February, and I'm still waiting on my ATF approval. So once I get that, it is a pistol caliber carbine, full auto rated 30 cal suppressor. So I'm going to be building a integrally suppressed 300 blackout rifle. It's going to be a what do I say 10 and a half inch barrel, and the can pinned to the barrel makes it over 16. So it'll be a full rifle, but it'll be integrally suppressed. So that's cool. That's what I'm really hoping for. I got a bunch of 300 blackout stuff to start loading and cutting cases and everything for that. So as soon as I get that and find a platform to put together, that's what we can expect for the next newest, hottest fucking rifle that we're building. And then I really want to do a 6.5 PRC budget build. I want to do the cheapest rifle I can find, the cheapest fucking scope I can find, and I want to see how much those price tags affect accuracy and precision out at distance. Because 6.5 PRC is like a fucking 6.5 Creedmoor Magnum, basically. It's from what I can understand by it. I haven't done a whole lot of research, but that's what I landed on when I wanted to build something that would be interesting, So, cheapest rifle I found was less than $400. Cheapest scope I found was less than 150. I think it was like 130 for what was it? Fucking 6 to 32 or something. First focal plane. So stay tuned. When we get that rolling, I will definitely be updating you guys on that because that sounds like a fun fucking project. Less than $600, I think, with transfer fees and all that shit, shipping. I mean, less than $600, I should be able to shoot out 600 yards like without hesitation. So it seems like a pretty cool pretty cool adventure to get on. And then one last thing I want to say before I end this video out is I want to give a huge shout out to my buddy from previous job, V for Vendetta. If you're watching this, I love you, buddy. He is a small time dude who makes knives as a passion, and he made me a custom Skinner knife. Like I am in love with this knife. Absolutely, I cannot wait to actually use it on something. Skinner blades are typically found on the trifold, like what the hell are they? Like the Leatherman or not the Leatherman, the buck knife, the trifolds, little pocket knives. You can find Skinner blades on those, but you can't find a full tang fixed blade Skinner knife anywhere. So I found out that he made knives, and he's thinking about trying to make it into a little bit of a business. And I commissioned him for one of his first knives that he's gotten out to the public, and I am absolutely enthralled with it. I love it. So, like I said, I can't wait to actually use it. Made a little custom. I think this is buckskin sheath with my initials and some stippling and all that. Beautiful piece of artwork. Beautiful knife. I can't say enough good things about it. So I don't think he has like any kind of contact info. I'm not trying to push products down his throat or anything. I just wanted to give him a shout out because this is one of the coolest fucking presents I've ever gotten, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right. I guess that ends it out. Till next time.